I wanted to show you guys the carnage that over 18 pounds of boost can cause on this ZL1. We got the car on the dyno as of right now. We're gonna go ahead and strap it up. Alright, so we did a first pull. I had quite a bit of breakup. As you can see here, it doesn't look too good. What we found out was there was a misfire on bank 1. I ended up pulling a lot of the plugs and the wires, regapping the plugs, putting the wires back together, inspecting them, and then now we're going to do another pull. So that run that you guys just saw, we made 732 and 659. Now notice that the one before that was higher. What we noticed was the intake air temps were getting up pretty high. They jumped up to like 180. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can burp the airlines, see if there's any air in there, air pockets, just to see what's going on with that with the intake air temps, and then we're going to go back on. Alright, so we went ahead and bled the system, got the car fired back up. We're going to go ahead and do another pull for the land. Alright guys, so for right now we're going to go ahead and end the dyno session. What we saw here was we ended up seeing some high IATs somewhere in the 220 range. We ended up burping the system. Did another pull after that. The car's averaging somewhere around 735, 740-ish of the wheels. The problem is the IATs are jumping up, so and the car's seen roughly 18 pounds of boost. So we're thinking that if I lower the pulley in the bottom, it won't heat soak as much, and it should make a little bit more power. Hopefully, maybe have to do some cooling mods or additional cooling mods on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the car away, and I'll keep you guys posted. All right, so after the dyno session, you guys know that the car got somewhat toasty, got up to like 210, 213 degrees for the IATs. The boost was just over 18 pounds. And of course, the temperature rise seemed a little bit more dramatic than just regular heat soak. So I couldn't help but to think that maybe there was damage to my brick, or my brick collapsed, because to be fair, I didn't know whether my brick was reinforced or not. So I wanted to show you guys the carnage that over 18 pounds of boost can cause on this ZL1. So here it is, and as you can see, there is nothing wrong with the brick. This is after pushing just over 18 pounds on it. Now, I did get a nice little surprise when I saw this there, which if you don't know what that is, that's the reinforcement of the block. Typically, they tend to collapse back here, but no noticeable damage anywhere. So I do think that the pulley is a big culprit for the temperature on this car, so I ended up ordering a smaller pulley, waiting for it to get here. I also noticed that even after bleeding the system, removing this lid, I did not disconnect the lines. Put the lid back on and I checked the coolant inside the lines, and the line was dry. So I think I still have an air pocket in there that I got to work out, so I'll be working on that here as well. But ultimately I'm going to put this thing back together, run the current 9.45 pulley that I have as a lower up until the new pulley gets in, then go get the car retuned.